Right.
Yes.
No, I never say that.
You're arguing now.
No.
She always tells me about... it was her quest.
Yeah. Tell me what I tell you.
Can you remember time when
we argue, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't call it an argument. I just call it that I'm explaining myself. And maybe I'm doing it in an arguing way. I don't know.
It's nice. I like very much when the actors tell me what they want to do.
But you know what's so good about Ingmar is that he never says to an actor that you are wrong. That's a very common sentence otherwise from directors, that you have misunderstood and you're wrong. Because it's, excuse me for explaining you, but that's how I experience it, that an actor can never be wrong because what he expresses comes out of him. So even if he misunderstands maybe the whole idea of what Ingmar wants to say, he cannot make a scene wrong because he does it honestly from himself. So therefore, you have to discuss in other ways, then you must do it another way. It's not like that. It's more talking psychologically about the person you're playing, and not talking to the actor and changing him, but changing the thoughts about the person you're creating. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's much more fun because you don't feel attacked personally. You feel like this is something we're doing apart from ourselves.
We have a problem of time. We'll be right back.
A female prima donna. I only have seen man prima donnas.
Really?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe because they're just always a little
They have so much,
embarrassed.
you know, so they must build up themselves in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay. There does seem to be an unusually, in fact, an unfair number of beautiful women in Sweden. I've noticed that walking down the street. It's just remarkable. Is there any reason why this should be? Is it true? It certainly seems that way, unless I just happen to walk on the right streets in Sweden.
No, I think...
Do you have any trouble finding beautiful women for films?
No, what we have, and that is strange, I think, we have an enormous amount of beautiful, high-talented women actresses. Mm-hmm. And that is very strange. And it comes new actresses.
Really?
The whole time, yes. Be careful.
Do you have any movie that you consider a complete failure?
Oh, many. Many. From financial way or from artistic.
Either one. Or have you ever had both at once?
Oh, yes. You know, I made 32 pictures or something like that. And at least 10 of them have been catastrophes from artistic and financial point of view. 10 of them have been, I think I made 10 pictures I can say, this is good. Is there one that everyone else considers a success and you consider a failure? Does that ever happen? No, it's not that.
I usually see the same thing you do.
Yes.
Have you seen any good movies lately, either of you? I must tell you how much I enjoyed The Touch, by the way. I did see it.
Yes.
And I could have made it easier for you there, I suppose. But you're wonderful in the film. And you're wonderful here, too. Do you mind if we talk this way for a moment?
Oh, I'm happy.
Okay.
Oh, you're wonderful, too.
Oh, I am, I know, yes. Are you ever coming to America? You've been there before. You made one film there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible you would come back?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Before I die, I must go back.
Do you like all movies? Can you sit in a movie and not be bored, no matter how bad it is?
I like all movies.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just use movies like a relaxation. And sometimes I learn, especially from the earlier American pictures. I have learned a lot from the technical standard.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot.
And they supposedly watch you to learn.
Yes. You know, Hitchcock has learned me a lot. His technical standard is enormous. especially in his earlier pictures. And I like to go to the movie. I like to sit down.
Name one you saw recently that you liked.
5 Easy Pieces.
5 Easy Pieces, yes.
That's a wonderful
good.
picture.
That's good.
And I like to sit there with other people, and it darkens, and this lightened spot, the white screen comes forward, and the shadows start to grow there in the darkness. I think it's a marvelous sort of drug. It's a drug.
That's your drug?
Yes.
And you don't sit there thinking, I would have moved the camera this way, or why is he so close in this scene, or that? Can you just enjoy the story like a child reading a book or watching a movie?
Like a child.
Let us take a break for a moment. We'll be right back. We're back with Ingmar Bergman with Bibi Andersson. Can a director destroy an actor?
Many directors destroys actors by over-directing them, by giving them every single thing and taking away the initiative to come alive yourself.
Do you think he could act?
He's fantastic. He's very funny. He's best when he sometimes shows the movements he wants you to make. Then it's very good.
No, I hate acting, you know. I'm much too shy.
But don't you feel you're acting now, in a way? I mean, the situation of being interviewed, isn't that part of acting?
I try to act the part of Ingmar Bergman.
Yeah.
That can be somewhat difficult. But
you have no desire to be on the screen yourself, even in the little bit that the way Hitchcock is, where he puts himself into his movie.
I've been on the screen sometimes, and I think it's awful. I hate to see it. It's terrible. It's you know, it's not my business. I have acted as you have.
Yeah.
And I felt the whole time that I wasn't inside inside me as an actor. I was outside looking at the whole thing, you know, because my eyes and my ears were far from what I was doing, behaving on the stage. And it was outside to see the whole thing, to just control the direction.
We'll be right back. How many more films do you think you'll make?
I don't know. I hope to go on making pictures another few years. I have...
Few years?
Yes, because it is a very tough job. It's a very hard job. Yeah. I hope to stay on the stage until they carry me out, you know.
Ah, so that answers the earlier question. If a dictator said you have to choose between the movies or the stage, you might choose the stage.
Yes, exactly. But I think I will make some 5, perhaps 6. If
make it 6, would you? It's been such a pleasure talking to you two, and it's hard for many people to believe that it's possible to actually meet you, and I'm one of them, and I have, and it's been a great pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good night to you, and good night to both of you. So long.